We were lucky in the middle of last year, a young fella came to us and said, I'd like to volunteer my services if they're any good to you. And as you could understand, we don't get knocked over with people volunteering to come and help us. They love the work we do, but they don't want to be doing it, they want us to be doing it. This guy is a bit different. He's had an interesting walk in life. He might share a little bit of that with you. Many of you actually know him without knowing him. He is a star of musicals and theatres, and he's been on the ground at a number of state origins. He's certainly been at many Broncos games, front and centre, and he was a finalist in The Voice. His name is Justin Gage, and Justin is the Broncos mascot. He was the cane toad at State of Origin. And he's an all-round good family guy. He's got two beautiful daughters and a great personality. I was watching him on the Voice, and he sang I Did It My Way. It was the best version I heard. And he was canned by the judges. I couldn't believe it. So to allow him to do it his way, can you please welcome Justin Gage?
Giddy up. Thanks, John. Cheers. Hello. Well, there's obviously an elephant in the room, so I'll get it out of the way early. Please don't be intimidated by my good looks. Everywhere I go, people are intimidated, so I want to just relax right now. So, yes, father of two beautiful daughters, both IVF girls. One looks like me, the other one looks like the gynaecologist. But very proud of my girls. And how come I'm here? I love. I'm a plumber by trade. I told my dad I wanted to be a sparky, but he said get a trade first. And I'm sitting just by the ETU tables. It's all good. I was born at an early age in New Zealand, and I grew up singing in pubs and clubs, and school was a bit not really for me. But I had a bit of strife as a young fella, attempting suicide many times over broken relationships and stuff like that growing up. And went into rehab for alcoholism and stuff like that. And that was all by the time I was 17. So I was a high achiever. But 18, I thought I'd come over to Australia, and my mate was supporting Tina Arena and Peter Andre up and down the Sunshine Coast back in the early 90s. And so I came over, and our band was crap. So I was stuck in Australia, and I had to get a real job basically to to pay the rent. And so I was a labourer for a South African bricklayer and a Kiwi builder and an Aussie concreter and an Aussie plumber. And I ended up getting an apprenticeship with Queensland Rail back in '94 when Peter Beattie was in power, plugging the apprenticeships. And so I got one of those apprenticeships, and for 19 years I pretty much worked in Queensland Rail in the construction side of Queensland Rail, and I had my own business. It was called Jelly Belly Plumbing. It may be sewage to you, but it's bread and butter to me. All those sort of. You choke 'em, we poke 'em. That was. Sorry, that's probably not politically correct. Yeah. Apologies. So I had my business, and like some Kiwis, I turned a thriving business into a small business in a short amount of time. And it was tough, and so, life was pretty hard, and I worked my way up through Queensland Rail, and I got into management and everything, and then change of parties, and this is what we're here talking about, is suicide prevention an issue in workplaces? And for me it was. We had the hammer hanging over our jobs for about 12 months, and on August the 1st last year, I decided the best thing I could do for my family that I love so much was to take my life and activate my life insurance so that they'd be supported. And that was the logic for me at that time, and I thought that was the right thing to do. It's like sometimes, you're at the movies, you sit in the front row and you can only see a bit of the picture, Well, that's what it was like for me. You know, I wasn't seeing the big picture. I was just seeing what was in front of me, wanting to support my family. And so I attempted suicide, and miracle upon miracle, I'm here today. But I'm well aware of what that attempt did to all my mates back at work. You know, I had lineys calling me up in tears. I had plumbers and labourers and blokes that are working out on the lines, hard, salt of the earth, women Aussies just saying, mate, don't do that. We rely on you. And it was then I realised that I've been given a second chance, and I'll wrap up shortly. I've been given a second chance, and I want to do the best that I can to make sure that no one else's family has to go through what I've put my family through. And so when I was in hospital, I wrote a daggy little song, and I've been going out busking and doing a little bit on the streets, just trying to start conversations, you know, just telling people about my story. And so it's Uncle Des came up and tried to get everyone involved. I'm going to try and get you guys involved, so you're going to have to help me sing along. The ETU, you don't have to because I've dissed you already. So here we go. It's called Are You OK? It's pretty simple. Sing along, you'll know when. It's pretty hard words. Do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? Simple, eh? Do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? Everybody. Do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? Lots of ladies here. Do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? I got the black dog nipping at my heels. I know how it feels to be down in the junkyard of life. You know that it's never too late to ask a good mate, hey, how are you today, my friend? Do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? Beautiful. Do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? Well, the weatherman said there are black clouds ahead. You better batten down those hatches and pray. But you know it won't last. That weather will pass and leave you with a brighter day. Do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? Love it. Do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? Got holes in your shoes and you're living those blues. Hey, are you okay? You got dumped by your gal and you ain't doing well. I said, hey, are you okay? Got problems at work and your boss, he's a jerk. I said, hey, are you okay? Got bills overdue, what are you gonna do? I said, hey, are you okay? Everybody singing do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? Oh yeah. Do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? Here we go. Down here. You guys can beat him here. I'll give you a second chance. Here we go. One more time. Here we go. Do 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 do. Hey, are you okay? Have a great day, guys.
Told you he was a special guy, didn't I? Turn to the person next to you and say, are you okay?